Mellinger in the Brother booth, and she's going to tell us a little bit about, boy, I know Brother for printing. You know, I've used Brother printers forever, but that's not all they do. So here we're kind of printing, but not really. Tell us about it.
Actually, John, what we're doing was we're printing with thread. And you know, the first product that Brother ever created 100 years ago was a sewing machine. And they took that technology and allowed it to evolve over 100 years into things like printers and P-Touch and other fabric printers. But today we also have the ability to print on fabric with thread. So we'll be talking about the latest machine from Brother, the Innovus 4500D.
Is that this right here?
That's this machine right here, and it's certainly large looking and beautifully designed. And this is a sewing machine and an embroidery machine. As I said, sewing, it'll actually sew in 8 different directions. It'll sew numerous stitches, thousands of stitches, and also if we've left any stitches out that you don't like, you can create your own sewing stitch with this machine. It'll sew through 12 layers of denim. It also has an automatic fabric sensor so that when that's activated, as you're sewing over the pumps and jeans or heavy fabrics, another person was telling me how they were sewing jackets and they might have 12 layers at an intersection. It'll handle that with no problem. Also, you have 7-feed dog, so it's pulling the fabric through for you at all times, doing a great job for that. Also, this is an embroidery machine, and people love that because they want to personalize all the designs that they've created, and they also want to just have fun with it, and that's what you can do with a machine of this type. It's got a tremendous amount of different things you can do to feel creative. So why don't we go over to the machine and check out some of those items.
Okay.
Right now, one thing that you'll probably find pretty interesting is it has a scissor built into the machine. So we're going to cut the thread.
Cool.
And now, just for the sake of the camera, I'm going to show you how the needle threader works. Now we've got lay-in threading. We follow this numbered path to the number 3, where there's a little scissor here that just cut the, not a scissor, but a trimmer that just cut the thread. And then I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to lower the presser foot. I'm going to go to this blue button. And once I press that blue button, you're going to want to travel back across and watch the needle threader work. And look at that. It automatically threaded the needle.
Much better than I can do.
Trust me, better than I can do, too. But traveling back over here to the screen of the machine, you have a very large LCD screen, multicolors, and it can do so many different things. It even has the ability to do, let's see how this is going to work here. I think we can't do drag and drop in the middle of the design. Okay. But if we're at the beginning of the design, we could actually put our fingertip here and drag the design across the screen. But look what it's telling us. This is a design that's 15,000 stitches, 27 minutes, 7 different colors. It tells me all the different colors, the size of the embroidery hoop to work with, and so forth. This machine also has a free program on brothersews.com that lets you download My Custom Design, and you can now draw on the screen of your machine and it will automatically embroider what you just drew with your stylus. So if you signed your name, you can now embroider your name, show exactly how it looks.
Very cool.
And over here on the side of the machine, you'll see this different memory ports, so to speak. Here we have a slim area, and that's for the memory cards where we store designs. We have about 80 of them in our boutique. And then we have USB connections. This machine is also wireless as well, and you can store designs in your computer, and you can have a direct cable connect from your computer or the wireless connection.
So it really is a printer.
Yes, sir, it is. It is. It definitely is.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's very, very cool.
So if I wanted to print a photograph.
Oh, that's really cool. It's funny how you brought that up.
Well, you taught me well earlier.
Yes, thanks. Look at this. Imagine taking a digital photograph. This happens to be my granddaughter and her best friend, Jordan.
Oh, gorgeous.
Aren't they cute? And they really are as good friends as this picture makes them look. And I actually said, you know, let's make this digital picture into something that was embroidered, and it transferred. This was an important question I've had here at the show. How long does it take to translate that information from a digital photo to the stitches? And the translation process only takes a matter of minutes, maybe 1 minute. And it took me about an hour and a half to embroider this big 6x10 embroidery of all these stitches. So that is a wonderful accomplishment.
I'll bet they've each got a copy and they enjoy it thoroughly.
Oh, they love it. They absolutely love it. So another really neat feature in the software program that comes with your machine is a face creator. So you can take a photograph of someone that you like and say she's got blonde hair and blue eyes and a certain lip shape and so forth, and you can make a cute caricature of someone you like.
Very cool.
Another really neat feature of a product like we were looking at a moment ago is you can actually take a small design such as this and you can duplicate it over and over so that now you've made your own fabric by repeating the design.
Very impressive. So this started as a plain piece of fabric.
Yes.
You put it on the machine, you programmed it with a very small design, told it to replicate it, and it built this.
Yes, it did.
Very cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Very nice. What do these things cost?
The machine that we were just looking at, the 4500D, retails for about $7,995. We have a variety of products from Brother that range from $500 on up to the $8,000. The other thing that's neat about Brother is that we have our hand in a lot of different things. This season, you'll see Brother is the official licensee for sewing machines on the Project Runway show on Bravo TV. So you'll see our machines used there. And we introduced a line of machines then at a competitive price for those people who want to return to sew or learn to sew. Sounds good, doesn't it? Return or learn.
I like it.
And they can purchase great sewing machines from Brother for $300 to $600. And they can really feel great about what they've created with these wonderful new machines.
Excellent. Now, behind me I notice a really big machine, which has a whole bunch of thread on it already.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about this beast?
Right. This is the PR620, and we'll walk around past Carlos. He's such a great guy. And
Smile, Carlos.
And this machine has 6 threads, 6 needles, and it embroiders at 1,000 stitches per minute. And you can certainly choose from any of the designs that we have built into the machine, as well as, let's go back here, and we've got wonderful frame patterns, beautiful letters. We've even got lots of 8 different lettering styles to choose from, and it's so simple to type something in. Let's type in your name. And there we are, John, right before our eyes.
What a deal.
Isn't that great?
You even spelled it right.
Yeah, that's good. You know why? Because that's the middle name for each of my grandchildren.
Excellent.
And my son.
Excellent. Good choice.
Thanks. We thought so.
All right. Yeah. So who would buy this machine?
Actually, this is a great product because someone who'd like to get into business and do some embroidery for themselves or for friends, they can buy this product with the software stands, cylinder frames for doing sleeves, and cap frames for their hats. They can get into business for less than $10,000. So that's a great deal.
Really? So this now is that on a lease or a purchase? Because the other one was only $8,000.
Yeah, but that's a sewing and embroidery. This is embroidery only.
Okay.
$10,000. It's purchased. You own it, and you're ready to go.
Excellent.
Isn't that great? I think it's
super.
A wonderful opportunity.
Who are the people who would use that machine, use this machine? What sort of things would they be looking for if they didn't even know these things existed?
Right. They would find out. Often we hear that people hear about these machines because they see items like them on television or at different events. There are lots of sewing fairs across the United States or magazines as well. So they'll be seeing our product in places like Amazon.com or Walmart, and that's where you're going to see the lower priced items. Great quality, I might add, but lower priced. And then you're going to move on up to these products that we were talking about, the PR620 and the 4500D, and you're going to find those at the independent sewing machine retailers across the United States, and they're representing Brother. You can find out about that if they go to our website, brothersews.com, and there's a dealer locator there that will help them find out where they can buy different products. And again, the price of the products can range in a basic sewing machine for $100 on up to the latest and greatest in embroidery for $10,000. There's something for everybody. All different sizes. You wondered why the different price differentiation. For $500, your embroidery area is going to be 4 inches by 4 inches. For higher prices, you're going to go up to 5 by 7, 6 by 10, 7 by 12. And also you're going to increase speed and other capabilities as well.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. That was Brother Sews, BROTHERSEWS.com.
Yes, sir.
I get lucky every once in a while.
That's great.
And anything else I should know?
I think we're doing really well with all the information that I gave you. There's something for everybody.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
My pleasure,
Thanks,
June.
John.
Bye-bye.